Alright guys, this will be a relatively shorter video, an intra-week update, but I say shorter because I actually got a request asking me to give a daily update on pairs like GU, but I think for us to gauge where GBPUSD is likely to approach, we should be looking at the dollar index as a whole. On the dollar index, we can see that we've been actually very bullish this week, which is nice in a way. It being so one directional throughout the course of the week. This is actually the entire week's profile. If you want to see, that's Monday over there, that's Tuesday, that's Wednesday. I know it's very faint, but you can see the days up there. So Monday has opened up, fell below the weekly open, the blue line here, and since then we've just been grinding higher. So I think the dollar is just approaching to the next area of focus, which is this weekly imbalance. And at the same time, I think the dollar just wants to create some sort of top wick for the monthly candle. So let's take, for example, NFP comes, or before NFP we clear this buy side liquidity, the swing high right there, and then NFP just gyrates around for a little bit before finally falling off. So I'm expecting basically a manipulation above this swing high, then a continuation lower to that yearly gap down here. I believe on a monthly time frame it's also an imbalance. Yeah, I was right. So on a monthly time frame it's also an imbalance. It's a massive one, but I don't believe that we will be tagging too deep into this imbalance itself, the entire monthly imbalance. I think you should watch the weekly one, watch to see how this weekly candle closes, because it will determine where we are likely to go next. So yeah, keeping this in mind and knowing this is what we are looking for, lower prices, but after taking this high of the 2nd of September, the previous month's high, if that's what we want, then of course on GBPUSD and Euro dollar and every other major, we would be looking for the opposite, right? I think it should be pretty simple. On pound, for example, we can see we have this discounted fair value gap. We also have this order block right here. The entire candle is an order block, but you might want to highlight the bodies over there. So yeah, these are areas to watch as we see dollar index clear that buy side. The pound might retrace down to this area and we could see a reaction from this area. Now when we go down to lower time frames, like the daily for example, we could maybe watch to see what this order block does, or just strictly pay attention to the weekly time frame and see what the weekly candle closes like. If we get a rejection off of this area, this imbalance, right, then you could look for setups next week when we create bullish imbalances on its way up. So right now the only update that I can give is to wait to see how NFP plays out. Yeah, but this is my expectation. I just want to see how NFP prints. Of course, we have so many buy side liquidity targets. If you've been watching my weekly outlook videos, you would know that I'm targeting 1.44 level on GBPUSD, but of course as we go there we can clear these highs, the previous month's highs and the previous swing highs like this one. So yeah, it's a very short video, but that's exactly what I'm looking for on GBPUSD. You asked for GBPUSD and that's exactly what I'm going to give. If you do have any other pairs or any other asset you'd like me to look at, I do not mind at all paying attention and watching that class, right, asset class. But for now, this is GBPUSD and these are my expectations from the weekly to the external range liquidity. All right, cheers.